can collect on this bill, I can collect myself. Again, there are people who had land or who allocated land in the area councils. And you know that by the FCT Act, all land belongs to the FCT. No area council has power to allocate land to you and issue you a CFO. And in order to remedy some of these anomalies, we set up a task force to say, listen, we don't want to go back to cause some problems for those that were allocated land and given certificates by the area councils. And so what we will do, we will say, okay, let's forget about the allocation, but we can now properly document it by issuing you CFOs. And then for the mass house. And so the task force came up that, look, because of what we are trying to introduce now, which we have gotten the verbal approval of Mr. President, we're just merely waiting for the official, that there have been a lot of discrepancies. A lot of cloning of CFOs. And so we have come up with an idea that every allottee who seeks for CFO, who applies for CFO, that must supply his NIN number, that's national identity number. So that, take for example, Benga has a CFO, you will see his NIN number. That will also help in terms of security checks. And so all we need in this property, after all, so many people can answer the same name. So somebody can answer, you can't say you're the only one who, somebody can answer Frank Amadi, for example. Another person can answer Frank Amadi, for example. So in the system, you can see Frank Amadi. Which of the Frank Amadi? But with the NIN number, two persons can have one NIN number. So everybody has a NIN number. And so this is one of the features we are going to put in the new CFO. 2, if it's a corporate bodies don't go with NIN number. So each corporate body, if you have a property, you must put a BVN. Right? Now, even in this case of introducing this NIN in the CFO, so many people are not even registered. So that also makes them to go and register. Now, but these are features that will be incorporated in the CFO.
For the future?
These are fixtures.
So is it for those who want to collect in the future, or will you also have for those who already have?
Not even those who have. We are going to do a recertification. So that everybody that has had CFO will come back for recertification, so that we'll incorporate this NIN number.
And they have to pay your money?
I'm coming. I'm just coming, so that you don't need to rush. Those who have CFO before don't need to pay this money. Why else you can pay maybe 50,000 naira. Corporate body maybe 100,000 naira. Because you already have CFO. All you are doing is to recertify in order to incorporate these new fixtures. And then you will see so many things will come up. It helps in terms of security. It helps to improve our revenue generation. There are so many people who own about 7 properties. You know that? Now, it will not identify them. I know they are supposed to pay taxes. For security, they know all over the world. They identify, oh, this house, they go to the system and look at the system and find out that it's Benga. What is the problem here? Benga has to be accountable. All right? So, you're not looking at it at the revenue base. So what I did, for those who have not had CFO, where you have this mass housing. So when they came out, I said, look, we have to have a whole interactive section. I think for the first time, I can sit in my office and take a decision. Yes, you will claim, oh, it's too high. I agree with you. But again, you still need the CFO. But I said, no, let's go and have interactive section with all the stakeholders, developers, and those who have bought from the developers. So everybody was there. We allowed about 6 people to speak. It was very interesting. I'm sure when you came in this morning, you would have watched the documentary. So the task force proposed 5 million. And the stakeholders said, no, let it be reduced. Are you going to do it on those whose property is 4 bedroom, 5 bedroom, 1 bedroom, as the case may be? But you understand that CFO is not giving based on whether it is 2 bedroom or 3 bedroom. It's the land. All right? It's the land. The only difference is that when you have, like, say, 3,000 square meters of land, and I have 1,000 square meters of land, in your annual rent per ground rent, you can't pay the same, right? Okay. But in issuance of CFO, it's the same. I don't know whether your collection of CFO is the same. But annual ground rent are not. You don't pay the same.
I thought you said that you consider if you change whether or not everybody should pay the same amount of CFO.
No, I said we were not considering that stakeholders meeting for the mass housing, not for those who have already had CFO. Right? So at the end of the day, I told them, no, we need to reduce it. And it will